Blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. Now, let's think about that. Where everything else is related to harvest. Please read Revelation 14, verse 14 through 20. The fall of Babylon is related to harvest, pinpointing May 21, 2011. The language of Judgment Day is the language of harvest, and God leads us from the point that the sickle is put in. Immediately when the fruit is ready, you put in the sickle, to verse 20 that gives us this strange language of blood flowing out of the winepress and flowing for a space of 1,600 furlongs. Not 2,800, not 600, not 1,595 or 1,688. Just think of all the different numbers that could be used there in that place. It could say 1,000 furlongs if it was just to have some sort of spiritual significance. It could be a whole host of different numbers. But God picks the number 1,600, a number that just happens to fit hand in glove with 8,400 to form 10,000. A number that so happens to break down to 40 times 40. A number that so happens to take us, once we understand it as days, to the last day of the Feast of Harvest, wherein harvest is in view throughout the whole passage. Is that a coincidence? Is that, oh yes, you're manipulating things, really? I'm just saying that's what some people immediately accuse and charge. You're twisting the scriptures. You're the one who has developed this whole timeline. Well, I don't know how smart people think I am. I know that I'm not smart at all, actually. And there's no way, first of all, I could develop a biblical calendar of history to establish all these dates, such as May 21, coming exactly 23 years after the beginning of the Great Tribulation, 7,000 years from the flood, and so forth. All the intricate and incredible timelines and the way that they mesh and come together and fit so perfectly, harmoniously. There's no way I or anyone else could ever do that. Or Mr. Camping, yes, he was an intelligent man, but he wasn't that intelligent. You cannot manipulate the Bible in that way. When people manipulate the Bible, it becomes obvious because things do not harmonize, they do not fit. For instance, people manipulate the Bible statements. They try to say that Christ died for everyone. Well, it doesn't work. It doesn't fit the rest of the scriptures. People manipulate the Bible to try and say all sorts of things and teach all kinds of doctrines, but it becomes very obvious that it doesn't fit. When we have a right doctrine and a right conclusion, then it fits like a piece of a puzzle. When you put all the pieces back together the right way, they all have their spot, they all fit into place, and the picture is formed. And that's how it is with the Bible. When everything begins to fit into place and does so smoothly, it forms the picture that God is creating, that God is teaching us. And that's what he's doing here in Revelation 14. The timeline of 1,600 days has just received further confirmation from the Bible as being correct. Now we'll see, and we're going to continue to say, well, there's a good likelihood, but the biblical evidence is now confirming it further with this information that the fall of Babylon identifies with the harvest.